hell? That stupid thing popped up again. Oh, no, it went away. Okay. Hey, you guys. Whoever's in here, I don't know for sure who's in here at the moment besides Andy, which, hi. And then MOL, and I know Mel said something about being in here, but, hold on. I gotta get the other phone, you know, the chat thing going. I think we're good. Hey, Ashley. Hi. How's your day going? How's your guys' summer going? This is going to be, I don't know how long this live stream is going to last, but I'm going to hang out and chat for as long as I can. I do want to share something with you guys, though. Barry, hi. Hi. Okay, I actually can see the chat okay from my phone. So I'm going to try not to be looking down at this extra phone here for the chat. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked again. Kendi K, hi. Thanks for being here. Hey, Griffins. Hey, Kendra. We can't hear much. We're in between games with the kids, but stopping by to say hi. Thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. Hey, Jason. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? I hope you can. It's going good. Ben, oh, there is a I can't see. Thank you, Andy. I did see that. Thank you so much. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. It's been good. Been really getting out there. That's awesome. I hope yours is going well. Same for all. Yeah, I hope everybody's summer is going well. I hope everybody's, oh, wait a minute. What does that say? Is there a, hey, Pete, is there a, hold on. I hope I don't mess something up. Did you say something with the thing? Oh, geez. I'm messing things up. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. And now this is why I have to bust out my other phone to actually be able to see the chat because I really can't see it when I'm using my phone. Anyway, let's see. Saying hi, everybody saying hi. Thank you, Andy, again. Seriously, so much. Thank you for that. I'm glad your summer is going well. I hope that I'm not freezing. I hope I don't freeze this time. Last time I was frozen, I was just like stuck frozen, which sucked because that 90s game was fun, but you have to draw things out. I am trying to get to a point to do a giveaway so that next time we play that game, I can keep score and then we can actually like do a giveaway. I think that would be more fun, but all right. So since I don't know how long this is gonna last, just because I'm still trying to bounce back from yesterday. I will say though that I'm bouncing back a little bit quicker, which is nice. I think it's the, you know, really sticking to this carnivore thing consistently a lot longer than I ever have before. And I can tell a lot of stuff. I can also tell that there is a ton of healing that needs to happen because I'm still in like healing mode. Anyway, the thing I wanted to share with you guys is something that popped in my head. So I have a journal. I guess it could be called a prayer journal. I mean, it's just like I'm just writing out my conversation to Jesus, basically, you know. It's not like, dear Heavenly Father, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just talking. Like I'm talking to a friend. That's how I pray. So I guess it could kind of be a prayer journal. Anyway, I was reminded of, oh my gosh, I can't keep my thoughts straight. Okay, first of all, stuff with my channel, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the crap? Because everything is so, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe I need to like not even look at how many views something gets or how many subscribers I lose and then gain a few back and then like a whole dump of people fall off and then it trickles a few back, which is whatever. But I just start to wonder, like, what am I doing? Do I need to do something differently? What am I doing wrong? Because my videos lately have been getting, to me, you know, for me, it's like a really, really good amount of views for me. But then like my last, I don't know, couple of, for sure, like the food one that I did with Jason, the recipe swap thing. The views on that are so much lower than the other videos that I've been, like the other stuff I've been getting. And I don't know. So anyway, hey Loretta. Hi Kendra driving. Driving but stopping to say hello. I appreciate that. Thanks you guys. Anyway, but while I was, so that's what brings me to the prayer thing. That I'm so sorry, you guys. Maybe I should have not done this live stream because I'm having such a hard time keeping my stuff straight. I was thinking of that, which led me to be like, okay, I want to write because I don't want to get like going down the roll and just like constantly going through what am I doing wrong and what do I need to do better and why are the views so much lower and all these different freaking things that come into my head. So I pray, I pull out my Bible or I start praying or I start journaling to try to get my mind back on a better track. And I was thanking God, which I do very often while I'm praying for you guys, just for the paths that have crossed. And then I started to think like, man, it really is something that I know for sure. I won't speak for any other content creators, but I know that at least moments I've taken for granted, always been grateful for you guys. And so like truly so grateful for all of you guys and all of your support. But I started to think really, really like deeper into it, that this is not by accident. Like think about how many millions of people are on YouTube, tons and tons of people, but this little group that we seem to have, we all kind of have the same like ball of people. We do have other people watching the videos and other people leave comments sometimes, but we all kind of have our like main bunch of people, that we just like see repeatedly. And I just think that I don't know, it just dawned on me like how really, I don't know, special, I guess is a word to use. It's just really cool that all the, of all the millions of people, God was like, okay, I for sure want this bunch of people to know each other. Like to, I don't know each other. But then, just catching up with the chat, everybody saying hi. But then that got me thinking about other things that's just not accidental. I guess that's the thing that pops into my head. Like it's not by accident, you know what I'm saying? But then that got me thinking about other things, which I have examples I want to use. I feel like I could. I should have asked first. I'll just use myself. So we have like other things. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. This probably is not going to last that long because I am sucking up here today. But the other stuff I was thinking about not being by accident was like the things that we have in us, the desires that we have and the drive that we have for certain things, the passions, the things that we are passionate about, because there's a purpose for everything. God knows what he's doing. He has a purpose for everything, including us. And that started to get me thinking about, even though I already know that nothing is by accident. I already know that God knows what he's doing. But I guess I just like took the thought process a little bit deeper or just in a different direction than I normally do. So I was like, oh, this is kind of cool and something to think about. And that there could be encouragement in it, that like it's not by accident, which I've said plenty of times, that if I could choose to go back to, 13 or whenever this medical stuff started and take it all away and have it never happen, I would not do that, because so much goodness has come from that. So much growth for me personally, for me and my husband, for our kids, like so much good has come from that. It sucks, but a lot of good has come from it too. And the good that has come from it, in my opinion, is worth the crappiness. So I was thinking about that as also not being, not by accident that we all crossed paths or whatever, and that there's some purpose for that, which is really cool. But also for the desires that we have, the passions that we have, like it's no accident that I have a huge passion for helping people and encouraging people, and that's like not by accident that I also have these medical issues that I have, and that it's not by accident that even though I have the medical things that I have such a passion and a desire to do the things that I do, even on this channel, like outside of this channel too, but I'll just talk about at least on this channel, like with the workout videos that I do. It seems so like those two things don't go together. The medical conditions that I have and doing workout videos amongst plenty of other things that I do, those things you would think that they don't go together. Like those aren't meshing well. But as I was thinking about this type of stuff, I'm like, that's just, I think it's cool that it's not by accident, that I feel like we can, that it's a way for us to like shine brighter. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, like to give God more glory. Like, okay, I for sure want this person who has physical, medical struggles to also encourage people in this, and this way that seems like it wouldn't match up. Like, that's not by accident. Or we have like MOL, which by the way, he's going to be going live, Motivated One-Legger. I don't know if you guys are subscribed over there, but he is going to be live, I think, in like 20 minutes or something. But anyway, somebody like him, he likes to motivate people. He shares the struggles of losing a limb, but he's helping other people. And I feel like that's another example of not being by accident, that he has this desire in him, but then also he lost a leg. Like, that's not by accident. Does this stuff make sense? These are the things that were going through my mind, and I was like, this is awesome. But now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't even know if it makes sense. Oh, let's see. Just catching up with the chat. I feel a girl. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up. I get what you're saying. Okay, good. Jacob, hi. Thanks for being here. If anybody else popped in and I missed it, I apologize. But yeah, that's basically, that's the thing that I wanted to share, and just to thank you guys, and to like just express, I guess, how, I don't know, it means there's like a deeper thing than just like, oh yeah, subscribers, you know what I'm saying? It's like more special than that to me. But then also when I think about and the reason why I was sharing it with you guys, hoping that because I feel like it could be encouraging for other people if you have, like, maybe it helps make something make sense that maybe didn't make sense to you. You know, if you struggle with one thing, but you also have this, like even Jesse, you have pain, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have moments where things are really hard for you, but you also have a passion for the creative, the journaling and the collages and all the things that you do, which I love so much. I love the things that you make. I'm serious. I love them. They always put a smile on my face. But something like that, I feel like that's not by accident. That it seems like it wouldn't go like, oh yeah, somebody like that definitely wouldn't be able to do, you know, fitness stuff. But that there's a reason for it, because maybe the inspiration in it, or, you know, like for us, yes, but also beyond that, beyond just for our benefit, that somebody else is watching that and being like, okay, I have these types of issues too, and that is relatable, and they're still doing these things that they love to do. They still are doing these things that they have a passion doing. And so maybe that can be encouraging for other people who are watching to I don't know, do it too. Oh, geez. Thank you. It's really a necessary passion, because I can't do a lot of my real passions. That's so hard. And I understand that too. Gosh, I understand that. And even that, I feel like there's so much inspiration even in that, because I would say you're like, at least that I know of, one of your, you know, one of your other passions that you're not able to do would be like horseback riding. For me, that would be like playing basketball. Actually playing basketball, not that shooting game thing that we have. Like actually going and playing a game or multiple games of basketball, half court or full court, being able to do that. And then I'm not able to. I really can't do that. So I feel like the inspiration in that is like, I can't do I can't do other things that I want to do, but there are things that I am able to do, and so I'm gonna do them. And instead of, being like, oh, I can't do this, can't do that, and then you're just like nothing, it's like sitting rotting away, just nothing. And so I think that there's even inspiration in that. Yes, I rode horses for 25 years of my life. It's been tough to be away. That's so cool. I still would like to try. I don't know if I should when I think about it. And also that we keep going back. Like we have, whatever different things we might have or different things that we might deal with, we're still able to go back to it. Like there might be a day that you are in, like at least Jesse, using you as an example, if there's a time that maybe you wanted to record or you want to put this collage together or whatever, but you're not able to because maybe you have a lot of nerve pain in your hands or something. So you're not able to that day. But then it's like, well, I'll try again tomorrow. You keep doing it. And so I hope that stuff is encouraging, I guess is what I'm saying. And mine is with even the talking, which Jesse, you might struggle with that part too. Like with dizziness, I don't know. With vertigo, it's hard to do anything, to speak, to move, to do anything because you just feel terrible. But even being able to like do the workouts, people don't see. And also that's another thing is that, so I don't know. Sometimes talking about it, I think is helpful. I struggle so much with that. I feel like there's such a fine line, like sharing to try to encourage people. But then I always feel like, oh gosh, everybody's going to look at this and be like, wow, she's like trying to have a bunch of people feel sorry for her. I can't, that is never my intention. And I'm always praying that nothing ever comes across like that. Like I don't share the times where I'm recording a workout video and I can't do it. I can't. So I have to stop and try again the next day. It makes it take forever. But all people see is like the finished result of me doing, 3 workouts. And it's like, wow, she must be great. But people just don't see it. But I don't even know where I was going with that. What'd you say, Ashley? I get it. I never thought I would be doing diamond dots. And honestly, it has helped in so many ways. Yes. And from what I understand, from what I see in other people's channels, a lot of people, that's how like therapeutic for them even watching, like just being in a live stream while somebody is doing that. Sometimes they're doing some type of like crafting on their own while they're in those types of live streams, but just like the conversation and the calmness, like it's just very laid back. There's not a lot going on. And I feel like it's helpful it can be helpful for everybody. But that is cool, huh? That's just like, wow, I never thought I'd be doing this. Yes, keep trying. I get what you're saying. I definitely have moments where I feel out of it and I have trouble coming up with coherent words. That's gotten worse this year too. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard. And then it gets so frustrating, and I don't know about you, but sometimes when the frustration comes, it just makes it even harder. I definitely have that so many times, you guys, when I'm recording videos. I have to keep stopping. Like I'm just constantly stopping. And then I'm like, what the heck was I saying? And when I'm editing, it takes forever because I say the same, like almost the exact same thing, like 3 or 4 times because I keep stopping. And then I'm like, okay, this is where I left off. But no, I already said it. It just makes it harder. But you want to keep going because there's a passion for it. There's a passion for what you're doing. There's a passion for sharing what you're doing and for some type of purpose and not always just about us. You know what I'm saying? Like that it's helping somebody else too in some way, in one way or another. Oh, it's okay. I was just gabbing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was just thinking about those things about not by accident. And when I was thinking about out of all the millions of people on YouTube, this like main group, all of us have our own little like main groups coming across each other or whatever. And then it's sticking and all of that, that's not by accident, which I know A lot of us come from tuber chat, but even that, like all of it, I feel like is just very, I don't know, so many awesome connections were made. I don't even remember who told me about tuber chat, actually. I think it was Drea, but I'm so glad that she did. But that thinking about, oh, like, I don't know why those words were what came to my mind. Like, this is just so not by accident. And then I started thinking about everything else that's not by accident. My mom having the multiple strokes that she had and her not recovering like other people maybe thought that she would recover, that's not by accident, but also for someone else's benefit. If that also is kind of maybe what I guess that's also kind of part of the encouragement part that, hi Henry, that it's not by accident, but the purpose, it could so much be for somebody else. So even when we have a passion for something and if we choose not to do it, that could be holding back, something for somebody else. And like, that's what I was thinking about with my mom, that so much growth, at least for me. I will not speak for my sisters or my dad or my aunts or uncles or anybody else, but a lot of personal growth came from my mom's suffering. And we've talked about that before, that our suffering so much, even we can learn and grow and be molded so much through our hard times, through our suffering, but also that it could be for someone else. That always like helps like put my mind at ease. Gosh, I say like a lot. It helps put my mind at ease sometimes, especially when I think about the kids. Like, okay, and then my medical stuff, to circle back to that, is another kind of, it just ties right back to it, that these medical things suck. But when I look at what my kids have learned from it and how they've grown from it and how it's helping to mold them, then that's like, my suffering is for someone else's benefit, and it's so worth it. Like, I would not change a thing ever. Oh, let's see. That is a tough one for us to grasp sometimes. Yes, it really is. It really is. But all that stuff, it was like I don't know, all these different things started to connect, like not by accident. Yeah, well, the having medical stuff, but having a passion to do the things that I'm doing here on YouTube, that's not by accident. And the things like, I love cooking. The things that I am so passionate about do not match with the medical things that I have. I have been injured plenty of times. I have, there are all these different things, whatever. But I still have the passion for it. And I feel like that is a good testimony thing. Maybe that's part of it, which I do believe that it is. That it's a way for me to boast in my weakness and boast about, like, not complain about, oh, this is so hard for me and I can't do this and I can't do that, but to boast in my weakness that I have these things, but because of strength that is so far beyond my own, I'm still able to do these things. Do I fall sometimes? Yeah. Do I pass out sometimes? Yeah. Do I hit my head or burn myself or cut myself sometimes because I'm cooking while I'm trying to do whatever in the middle of a workout? Yeah. But I still am able to get back up and go back to it. And I know that is not by my own strength. And I feel like that is it's a, I don't know, a way to boast in weakness, a way to shine for Jesus, a way to give God glory in the middle of crappy situation. You know what I'm saying? So that was the big thing. Like, oh my gosh, this is so cool that it's just not by accident that I have these medical issues and they have not gone away. They've eased up, but it has not gone away. And I feel like maybe this is the reason why. I'm not one of those people who's like, if you have a hard enough faith, like the reason you still have these medical issues is because you just don't have enough faith. I know that is just not, it's not biblical. And it just doesn't line up with God's word. You know what I'm saying? Could he at any moment be like, boom, you're healed? Yeah. But if this is part of my purpose for him to work through me, through these crappy medical things, or work through any of you guys through the stuff that you guys deal with, then I'm happy to have it. You know what I mean? I hope this stuff makes sense. Catching up with the chat. Let's see. What we go through, be it good or bad, is what makes us who we are. Absolutely. So, so true. And the bad stuff seems to be the things that like mold us the most, I don't know. I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking of like clay and being molded, like the most detailed. It's like all the details are in the really hard things, the bad things, you know, that we're being shaped. And yeah, I agree with that, Jason. Love how you worded that. That's all. That's all. Oh, we're going full chaffle, by the way, Jason. Like chaffles galore in this house lately. Ever since I made that flip sandwich thing, I've just been making chaffles like crazy. So now my husband is looking at getting the kids each their own little dash mini thing, and then also getting the one that makes 4 at a time, so that I can just make them all. I mean, everybody's like, and also it's kind of helping us save money, because before, when we would do burgers or something, we would just, everybody would have like 2 or 3 burgers and, whatever they want, whatever, like 0 sugar, keto, carnivore, whatever type of toppings on top of it. And then we would just eat it with a fork, which is perfectly fine. But a lot more meat was being used. Tonight, when we made, I made burgers tonight. I made everybody some chaffles so they could eat it like whatever. And everybody only had 1 burger with their chaffle bun. And everybody was full after that. So we have more leftovers, and I am very happy about that. So I'm ready to like make just a ridiculous amount of chaffles, all different kinds of chaffles, cinnamon ones and blueberry ones and cream cheese ones and regular ones, and throw them all in the freezer, because they are seriously helping fill everybody up in the house, and it is going to help save us money on the amount of meat that these boys in this house can eat. It is insane. Sorry, catching up. OJ and Deb, hi. I saw you guys come in, but I don't think I said hi. So hi, sorry. Oh, I suck at that sometimes. Oh, let's see. 75 Fahrenheit and sunny with a breeze here in Vermont. That sounds nice. I don't know what it's like today. It's definitely cooler today than it was yesterday. I have a new one coming out tomorrow. My new favorite, I think. Oh my goodness. I am excited to see what that is. Ooh, we don't have strawberries. We have blueberries, though, like those little wild blueberries. And my husband has some like no sugar added chocolate chips, so I bet I can maybe make a blueberry version of those strawberry cup things that you made. Everybody has such a sweet tooth. I am finding I don't crave anything sweet ever at all now, which is weird. There are even some nights where at the end of the night, I'm like, it's like my brain is trying to tell me that I want something, like, ooh, it sounds good. And then I start to think of something sweet that I would make, even though it was low carb or keto. And even then I'm like, I really don't though. Like there's like a block in my brain now. I just don't want sweet things anymore. But nobody else in the house is eating all the way carnivore like I am. So they don't have that. They still want something sweet, which I'm perfectly fine with, And I love cooking. I love serving other people. I love cooking for other people. So I want to try different things, but I definitely want to try the blueberry version of those little cups, especially this time of year because it's so dang hot. Hey, Fudge. Late getting here, but here, I appreciate that. Absolutely, blueberries will work too. Sweet. I'm excited for that. I made my husband some, after I made up all the chaffles for everybody's burgers, there was still some of the mix in the bowl, so I added some stevia and cinnamon and vanilla to it and made some cinnamon ones, and my husband had that for his dessert and put some like a, the like no sugar whipped cream, Cool Whip, whatever. It was not stuff that I made this time. It was just the, zero sugar, whatever. But that was his dessert, and he liked it very much. So I'm going to be going crazy with that. But I love, love, love that it's going to help save money. Because, seriously, when we make burgers, the boys usually start with 2. Our youngest is usually fine with 2. But the 2 older boys are like, oh, I'm still hungry. So obviously I'm not going to be like, too bad, so sad, go to bed. So they get another one. And then my husband, he eats like once a day. Grown man. So 2 hamburger patties aren't doing it for him either. So they eat a lot. But tonight that was not the case. We had way more left over, all because of a chaffle bun. I was like, yay. I should have been doing this a long time ago. Oh, Rooks. Hi, Shanti. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up. Oh, thanks for being here. He will like my truffle creation tomorrow for a sweet treat. Okay, I'm going to do it, seriously. And if we do end up getting, I don't know if we are going to do both things, like get each kid their own Dash Mini plus get the one that makes 4. But I am going to, regardless, I don't even know why I said that. Regardless, with even the one that I have, I'm going to have the boys as part of school. Pick a truffle recipe from your channel and then follow it just to, oh my gosh, there is a puppy running around outside. That is like baby puppy. Oh, that's sad. Off to somebody's backyard right now. Anyway, but I did also, Jason, I had them make the truffles tonight. All 3 boys, and they did so well. It was so easy. I'm like, see, so now they're going to be wanting to make truffles all the time. I love it. I love it. And they have all your like merch and everything in their rooms and stuff. It's just so fitting. Oh, oh dear. Where was it? Who will like my creation tomorrow? Okay. Boys are always hungry. Oh my gosh. I didn't ever really believe it. I heard it. I've heard a lot of things. People are like, oh, that's just because they're boys. That's just because they're girls. And boys are like this. Girls are like that. Girls are going to be a horrible handful. Ours really was not. So I'm like, and then it's like, wait till she starts her period. She's going to be like a hellion. And she really was not. So I'm like, okay, all these things that people keep saying, just wait till your kid turns this age. Then you're going to want to pass them off. I never had that. So when people would be like, just wait, you're boys. A boy's appetite is insane and ridiculous, and they're going to eat you out of house and home, and all these different sayings that I heard. I'm like, yeah, okay. I've heard tons of things from you people, and none of it has been true so far. That one is true. Yeah. They just want to eat so much. They will eat so much. And then like an hour later, be like, can I have a snack? Like, what? How are you still hungry? Are you just bored, or are you actually hungry? It is insane. Enjoy it all. Dinner bell is ringing here. Henry, thank you if you're still in here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, we also have 3 boys. 3 boys and 1 girl. And the older, for a while, everybody was eating the same amount. So I'm like, there's nothing different here. But then the boys started to get a little bit older. And even as our daughter got older, her appetite never really changed. She still ate the same amount of food. Not with the boys. Oh my gosh. They just eat so much. They're just like their dad. He can eat so much too, and they stay so tiny. Catching up. Sorry, I have to use this phone to catch up with the chat because I can't see it on here because StreamYard sucks on my phone. But I'm not going to complain because it's actually clear this time instead of like last week when I was frozen half the time. All you could do was hear me. The one that makes 4 is a great time saver. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I made chaffle buns for, let's see how many sets I made. He had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made like 8 sets. That took forever. The only thing that I have choppal size wise is what I want on your channel, Jason. I have the I also have the George Foreman, you know, the bigger one, but I didn't want to pull that whole huge chunking thing out. So yeah, it took a really long time. So I was like, definitely having one that makes 4 would be super convenient. Hey, Tiffany, I know you've been in here for a little bit. Sorry, I'm just so slow and behind on the chat right now. Okay, hold on. Let's see. If I miss anything, I apologize. Nice crown, Tiffany. You love it. You know you love it. Oh my gosh, our girls changed when womanhood hit. Yikes. Jason, I ain't got a crown. You're number 1, Tiffany. You're number 1. Always number 1. It was like, who are these women? Yeah. Not Katrina, not Katrina. Hey, Drea. Were your ears burning? I was just mentioning you earlier. What was I saying about you? Oh, I think I was trying to figure out how I heard about Tuber Chat. And then I do think it was you. I think you were the one who was like, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that you were telling me to go in there because the connections that have been made in there are amazing. So grateful for that. I have 2 boys and 2 girls, and they all ate the same. Ours did for a little bit, man, when these boys got older. 2 of them love peanut butter, thank God, because that kind of helps. One of them ate peanut butter when he was like 1. He was like 1 or 2 and had a very bad reaction. His face was just like blown up, no indentions in his ears. He was just very bad allergic reaction. He does not want to have anything to do with peanut butter ever since. I've snuck it into a few things to try to show him, like, look, you're okay. It's not gonna do that to you every time. We know what the problem was. Everything's good now, so I want to show you. And he's eating it, but still, it's a mental thing, which I get it. He can't get past that, and I'm not even blaming him for it. So we stopped. We stopped sneaking in into things. Everybody's saying hi. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, Drea, me too. I don't know if you guys have been watching on Drea's channel the interviews that she's been doing with artists. They're so fun. She does a really good job. Salute to moms and dads. I have a nephew and niece. They're so fun. They really are. Maybe that's what happened. You popped right on up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, everyone in Tuber Chat stuff are solid. Yes, seriously. So good. So great. Oh, well, I don't know, guys. I really just wanted to share the thing. Hi, Chris. I can see you popping in here. I really just wanted to share that thing and hope that you guys got some encouragement from it. And to just like try to connect it with things in your own life. Like I know I use me as an example. I use Jessie as an example. And even Ashley, like I was going to use you as an example. I used Motivated One-Legger as an example, just that we can have these passions that don't match up at all with medical issues that we might have, or with, I don't know, like maybe we have a passion to counsel people or something, but we also went through ridiculous trauma, or we are very close with someone who would be like the reason why people need counseling. Like these things that maybe just don't match medical issues, but having a desire to do the workout videos that I do, and the just anything that I do, cooking and all these different kinds of things, that it's not by accident. God really does know what he's doing, and really is working through us and using the crap things that to us seem like, man, this sucks, this suffering sucks, but it can be for somebody else's benefit, and it is for ours too. I won't go all the way back through everything I said, so I kind of just did a little bit. But if you feel like that type of encouragement could be encouraging for you, then definitely go back for the replay, because I don't know. I just wanted to hopefully help. I just wanted to share. I just wanted to share it with you guys. But I can feel like I'm kind of boiling inside, and this seems to be a symptom of whatever. I don't know. I just said that he definitely does use the pain for encouragement for someone else. Yeah. If you really stop and think about like suffering that, things that we have suffered through, or even other people that we know, is there something that I gained in their suffering? And so many times the answer can be yes, even if it was like a humility thing. We needed to humble ourselves, or an empathy thing, learning to be more empathetic, or to have a different perspective on something, or anything that in other people's stuff it can grow us, and in our stuff it can grow somebody else. Even if it's in the future, like our boys are very young, or they're not very young, but they're still young. And even our daughter, growing up with the medical stuff that I have, that something might happen in her future, or these boys might experience something, and they'll remember back to some type of suffering that my husband had, or some type of suffering that I had, that they learned or grew or learned something from it, and that years ago they were being molded to handle whatever the thing is that they might be facing in that moment. I'm just saying words. Are they making sense? I don't know. Oh, where am I in this chat? I think that was all. Matt and Mouse, hi. I hate ending the live streams because I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys, but I don't think I can keep going. So I'm going to stop this now. Oh, I didn't even make it an hour. I try. But I can't. I'm not trying to go down on a live stream. So I love you guys. And thank you so much for being here. And truly, I really am super grateful for the connections that I have made on here. It's so much more than like a subscriber, a YouTube, fellow content creator. It's so much more, it's so much deeper and more special than that for me. And I just want you guys to know that I truly do appreciate you guys. And I'm so thankful for you all the time. Better not push it. Take care, Kendra. Yep. Definitely not going to push it like I did yesterday. I love you guys so much. God bless. I hope to have you back for the next one. Bye.